Here it is, Guerlain's Tales of Wonder Holiday 2025 collection, which consists in one eyeshadow quad, Stellar Glow, a Terracotta Luminizer in Rosy Gleam, new Meteorites in Midnight Glow, the Double Mirror Jewel Case, and the lipstick 306 in a satin finish. As you are able to tell, I already have foundation, concealer, bronzer on. I will be leaving all the details where to find this collection on the description box below, alongside on the YouTube shop. Let's start first with the eyeshadow quad in Stellar Glow 520, which combines shades that are a little bit more on the warmer side with a pop of silver. Now, by touching these eyeshadows, the brown shade is more of like a satin shade, then this gold shade is more of a metallic shade. We have a matte shade, which is a warm terracotta tone, and then the silver shade, it's a little bit more deep, more metallic, but it also feels a little bit more textured when I touch it. Here are the swatches. This eyeshadow palette is made in France. I'm gonna go with this shade and I'm gonna take it on the outer third. Okay, we're talking pigment here. Not little amount of pigment, but look at the amount of pigment that I got from just one dip. Wow, definitely pigmented. I'm gonna go next to the brown shade, same brush, and I'm gonna take this shade and applying it on the outer third of the eyelid just to deepen this out. Going to the terracotta shade, and I'm gonna take it on my lower lash line. Songe flat definer, and we go to the brown shade. And this shade, I'm taking it very close to the lower lash line, but closer to the roots, like super, super close, and only on the outer third. Oh, that's so, so nice. Let's go with that gold tone. It's very silky to touch, but different from the silver shade. The silver shade does have somewhat of texture. And as you can see, it's more blinking, the silver one, because it does have those micro shimmers in it. I went ahead and applied mascara, eyeliner, and this is the final look. I think it's very wearable. Definitely the gold added a little bit more of that holiday vibe, perfect for the holiday season, but not too much. It's not too intense. I think if anything, if you apply the silver shade instead of the gold shade, you're gonna get something even more party, more like holiday party kind of appropriate, or I shouldn't say appropriate, but just, you know, if you want something to fancy up yourself. In general, the palette behaves so well. There's no fallout. The blendability, it's just so beautiful, super smooth, and I was quite impressed about the pigmentation of this shade. I didn't thought it was gonna translate right away as we see it on the pan, and it totally did. Now let's go with the Terracotta Luminizer in Rosy Gleam, and this luminizer has a beautiful shift to it. Do you see that? Between pink, champagne, it is just mesmerizing. Going with a Rephr number 20 brush, let's just dive into it. You know what, let's give it a swatch too. It feels, well, it does have a little bit of what it seems shimmery particles. It's applying very smooth, but look at that. This looks wet. Let's see if it translates the same on the cheeks. Yes, it does. And you know what? It's giving me a little bit of a cooler tone, but I can definitely see those little micro shimmers on my skin that I'm sure that when we go to bath with the Meteorites, hopefully those will kind of like go away. Oh yeah, it does. It does have those micro shimmers. Now, this highlighter is super, super, super beaming. Definitely ultra beaming. See that? Wow. Okay, going next with a Rephr 23 brush. Ooh, 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 ooh. Okay, you're gonna have to be careful because I wasn't being too harsh, but definitely when I was digging in with this tiny little brush, I could see some crumbles going down. And I'm applying the highlighter on my inner corners just to give a little bit of that bling kind of effect. I was kindly gifted by Rephr and not sponsored at all and whatsoever. New Yosegi brush from their holiday 2025 collection. I'm just so grateful. This is the first of its kind for Rephr in terms of that Yosegi technique. Can we appreciate the packaging, the wooden box? Absolutely everything is taken care with so much detail. This is just, oh, look at this. A work of art. For those who are not familiar with Rephr, all their brushes are made in Japan, made by hand. And every holiday season, they come out with a unique brush made out of maple and walnut. The pieces are put together by hand to create this gorgeous pattern. And this technique is called Yosegi, which is this kind of like mosaic style work of wood, and all the writing it's made by hand. In addition to that, the ferrule itself is 24 karat gold plated. Unbelievable. This is so luxurious. In addition to that, the ferrule is pinched in a triangular form, and that's how the brush gets this perfect triangular shape made out of the softest, when I'm telling you, the very softest gold hair. Because of its angular shape, you can definitely use it for blush, bronzer, but today I'm gonna apply it with the Meteorites Midnight Glow. Definitely you're gonna be seeing me using this baby many times, and it is now available at Rephr's website. I will be leaving the details in the description box below, my discount code too. But now let's jump into the Meteorites in Midnight Glow. They have these cute little stars. For the very first time I see Guerlain doing this to the Meteorites. As you may know, the Meteorites were formulated not too long ago, and they have a different scent. The scent is beautiful nonetheless, but it's not the one that we are accustomed to. Let's just dive in. I mean, like, Guerlain, gold, and this stunning brush. Oh my gosh. All right, let's go for it. And for those who are not familiar with the Meteorites, it's a finishing powder, one that will just melt everything in, give a little bit of a subtle luminosity, perfect for buffing and marrying all the makeup together. Let's just keep adding more. Let me tell you, the way that this brush feels on the skin is like none other. Oh my gosh, it's amazing. Feels so good. Now, in terms of the Meteorites, it's doing that blur kind of effect that is typical from the Meteorites. Perhaps not as blurring as it used to be with the previous formula, but it does give this beautiful candid lit kind of effect to the face that is truly magical, friends. Not for nothing, but if you want to give to yourself an amazing gift, please do not let pass this brush. It's insane. I know we're here for the Guerlain holiday collection, which is beautiful. Everything so far so good, but this just got me so impressed. Rephr also was so kind to send me their shadow brushes 05 and 06. For those who are familiar with Rephr, they came out with a shadow collection of eyeshadow brushes. Now they have expanded the line, and look at this amazing brush, which I think it will be just amazing for applying foundation, cream products, mostly because it does have that shadow style where you get the stippling hairs, so it will just give that airy fluff kind of application that makes just everything so airbrush. And also the shadow 06 perfect for inner corner work or detail work on the eyeshadows. We will definitely put these to the test on another video, perhaps testing the hottest new makeup releases. That is for sure. Thank you so much, Rephr, for sending me these gorgeous collection my way, and again, they are available right now. Last but not least, the lipstick products from this collection, the Rouge Stellar, which is the case, and the Rouge G Satin Finish 306 Le Nude Songe. If you're not familiar with the Guerlain lipsticks, you basically purchase the case separately. This one is from the holiday collection. They also have a gorgeous one, Tales of Stars. That is a very special case, a super special artisan-made case, one of a kind. They only make a few, and then when they are gone, they are completely gone. That's it. And then you buy the lipstick shade. It is for the holiday collection, and there is a red one too. I went with the nudie tone, and it does have embossed little stars, perfect for this Tales of Wonders starry style collection. Let's go for our mirror case. Yeah, because you have a mirror right there. Nice and soft. This is a nice warm tone nude, and you can build on the pigmentation too. Truly stunning. Guerlain did truly an elegant, classy kind of collection. One that is not only for the holiday season, but rather one that you can use it throughout the entire year. It's something that it doesn't go out of style, that you can easily use like just one shade or this shade here, and that's it. Even if you're using this as an eyeliner, you don't need to really worry about these two other shades if you don't want to use them. So it is a very well curated kind of eyeshadow quad. In terms of the Meteorites, you know my opinion about the Meteorites. I always have loved them. They just give such a beautiful finish to the whole outcome of your makeup look. Everything just blends together, and again, it gives a little bit of that, I say a little bit of that candlelit effect because it's not as pronounced as it used to be before. This is a little bit more tame, which in return it could work a little bit more for different makeup preferences too. I love that they included this lid to just go with the entire collection. The lipstick case is absolutely gorgeous, and the lipsticks from Guerlain, they are always a pleasure. Never too thick, always nicely pigmented and buildable too. In terms of the Terracotta Luminizer, I think you have to be aware that there is shimmer here, that you are going to see shimmer upon application, and unless you use buffing technique or the Meteorites, that will be the only way that you will be able to get rid of those shimmer particles. They are not big chunks of glitter, but there is shimmer on these luminizers. So FYI, I just don't want anybody to be taken by surprise, but wow, if it's stunning. I mean, like literally a gorgeous luminizer. And one more time, let me tell you that this has become the most luxurious makeup brush in my entire makeup brush collection. My goodness me, friends, this will make of an amazing gift. The craftsmanship on this brush is absolutely just breathtaking. I'm just, I'm in complete awe. That's all what I can tell you. Okay, my friends, and this makes it for this video. I hope that you enjoy it. I would love to hear from you. Are you planning to pick up Guerlain's Holiday 2025 collection? Are you planning to pick up any of the new Rephr brushes? Let's continue that conversation on the comment section down below while you're at it. And if you haven't done so yet, you're always invited to subscribe to the channel. Make sure you ring that post notification bell so you don't miss any of my uploads. If you're on Instagram and TikTok, come and follow me there. If you like the video, please give it a thumbs up, share with family and friends. And if you're not done watching my content, I will be leaving a couple other videos at the end of the screen that I'm sure you're gonna love. See you then.